To be a keen kind of student of the human condition is no bad thing.
No.
And it informs you, it makes you a better person, makes you a better dad, makes you a better brother, makes you a better son, makes you a better friend. And so, like, for no, yeah, you should have concentrated more on that school.
Why did you go to the Bristol Youth Theatre? What made you?
I had an amazing drama teacher called Mandy Langston in school.
Right.
I wasn't necessarily particularly academic, as a lot of people aren't. And I had a teacher that would say to me, "Empty vessels make no sounds," because I was quite noisy. And I was like, right. But she kind of saw in me that, that kind of bit of potential, as with so many people. And when I talk about like serendipitous moments and stuff like that, like having an amazing teacher that believes in you. Just like when you're when you're a young person, or whatever, just find out who you are and give you that sense of direction. If I hadn't met her, like, I wouldn't be sat here now talking to you, because there's no way that I would have probably found something else to do. So like teachers that go the extra mile, and I just think are just the most incredible people on earth. And we've got a lot. Every adult I know can attribute some part of their success or well-being to a fantastic teacher.
Mine is Steph Kendall. Hello, Miss Kendall.
Nice one, Miss Kendall.
Yeah, no, because it wasn't for her, and I tell you why. It was in a very different way. I was hanging around. I struggled to fit in at school. I wasn't great at. So I was all right, but it was a tough school, in the centre of Leeds, and I was trying to fit in with a crowd that weren't the greatest, but they were quite popular, and I realised it wasn't going well for me, and the only subject I liked was drama, and I was in a drama group with all these guys, and it just meant I was behaving badly. So I said to Mr. Kendall, Mrs. Coyle at the time, I asked her if I can go into her drama class, because the drama kids were in that group, and she said yeah. And then the first lesson, I acted like the biggest idiot, and within 5 minutes she was like, "Can I have a word outside?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay." And she was like, "I want you to go back to the other class. You begged me to come in here, and you're acting like an idiot." And I was mortified. I was mortified that this person that had given me an opportunity, that I'd betrayed that, and that was it. And then suddenly, with the kids in that group that weren't the most popular kids, I'd suddenly found my tribe, and I felt like I fit in a lot more. And about 15 years later, I was teaching a stage fighting workshop, and I kept looking at this teacher thinking, that can't be. She looks exactly the same. It
Nice.
Cannot be. And it was her. And I go back to her school in Leeds, and I teach her kids stage fighting every year. And it brings me so much pride to tell her students, one, I'm doing it, and there's a couple of other students of hers that are out working in the West End and things like that. But two, as far as I'm concerned, they've got the best drama teacher in the world.
It must be like a constant source of pride to see any teacher that see somebody prospering at their chosen career and thanks them directly. So if you've got great teachers and stuff like that, then let them know.
Oh man,
let them know, because we're all people. We all want to hear praise, and we all want to feel good about ourselves. And if they've gone the extra mile for you, then go the extra mile for them.
Yeah.
Because you certainly won't regret it.
So drama as a subject at school, why was that the subject that you said that you weren't necessarily as academic as perhaps, because you are a very intelligent person, but I think we find our intelligence and our common sense and things at different stages in life.
Well, that's very kind of you to say. I don't know about that, but
no, you are an intelligent person. You can hold your own in a debate. Did you just like drama at school because it wasn't the academic subject, or were there any other reasons that you found drama useful in your life, or have there been any instances you were like, yeah, that's because I did drama at school?
I just think it's boundless. I don't understand. Drama doesn't have to be a vocation. People liking or appreciating drama doesn't have to be a vocation. You don't have to do it for a living, to get anything out of it. If you want to be a doctor, you want to be a teacher, you want to be a salesman, you want to stand up in front of people and try and get their attention and get them to to be interested in you, then I feel like doing improvisation, dealing with text, looking to stand up in front of people and presenting is an invaluable tool. The idea that that's going to be squandered by the government, or they're trying in some way to kind of to do away with that because it's not a core subject, I find absolutely ludicrous. It informs every aspect of something that everybody does. I defy you to show me a person that couldn't be better. For like, you know, or learn more about themselves, or how to present themselves,
or other people, and empathy and social structures, and it
quite right there I am talking about myself again.
But it does, it encompasses every subject drama does at some point, because depending on what a certain character is going through, you are finding things out about them and their geography, their history, all of these different things.
To be like, you know, to be a study, like, you know, to be a keen kind of student of the human condition is no bad thing.
No.
Like, and it like, you know, informs you, it makes you a better person, makes you a better dad, makes you a better brother, makes you a better son, you know, makes you a better friend. And so, like, for no, yeah, you should have concentrated more on that school. I'm joking. Yeah, of course, but you know what? Like, I think that's, you know, I think that's really important. You know, I just don't understand why, like, you know, why it isn't given as much kind of credence as it should be.
So I think it's fairly safe to say that had it not been for certainly a specific drama teacher, but also the subject of drama at schools, I mean, we wouldn't probably be doing what it is that we're doing today. But
it's just so vast. Like, that's what I love about it. Like, you know, you can spend your whole life doing it, and you don't even scratch the surface of what you can do. So, and the nice thing is now, like, you know, like, you've got your iPhone up or whatever, like, any young person out there that wants to do something, rather than just wait for like a casting director to call, whatever, make your own luck. Like, you know, you don't have to wait for directors and stuff. If you want to be a director, or you're a burgeoning, like, you know, director of photography, or an actor or something like that, or a writer, then just get creating. Like, you know, there are avenues to like upload stuff. And you know what? I just had a meeting with BBC Three about like an idea that we're developing, and they're so keen to hear from young people.